Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In the most recent season of the TLC program Sister Wives, viewers have been observing Kody Brown's relationships with his kids deteriorate. Mykelti Brown Padrone has now come clean about what might actually change things for the children at this stage. See what she has to say by reading on. According to Mykelti Padrone, Kody Brown must accept responsibility. One youngster that maintained communication with Robyn and Kody Brown was Mykelti Padrone. That appears to have changed more lately though. The Sister Wives actress recently talked about Kody's connection with all of the Brown kids on her Patreon. Sharing a video of Mykelti ranting at Kody, without a crystal ball, highlighted how he never accepts responsibility for his acts. This characteristic has been the main source of the conflict between him and his kids, particularly the older ones. She remarked in the video, "I think if he took more accountability, his kids, maybe not all of them, but at least some of them would reach out. Instead of blaming the parents, the kids, the gossip, or their feelings about his relationship with his other wife or anything else. Could we have a conversation about it if he simply stated, 'Look, I realize I did blank wrong, I'm sorry?' That seems like it would make a big difference." Numerous relationships have been strained in the most recent season of Sister Wives. The Sister Wives star continued by saying she is unable to vouch for all of his interactions with his children. She continued though by talking about how she has kept up her contact with Kody Brown over the years. She claimed that she frequently has to remind Kody that she only needs his support, and that he would frequently place the blame elsewhere. Mykelti added that she no longer communicates with Kody very frequently. She seldom ever communicates with Garrison after his passing and her relocation to North Carolina. Kody used to call her every 2 months prior to her departure. Kody frequently makes blanket statements that all of his kids despise him, according to Kody's daughter. Although it may not be entirely accurate, she claimed that the generalizations were hurtful to each and every child. She continued by saying that he doesn't seem to understand that he is the cause of every issue the kids have with him. Mykelti now thinks that in order for the show to truly have an impact on any of the kids, Kody Brown would have to accept responsibility for it. Fans of Sister Wives have recently witnessed Kody criticize a number of the children. Many of his children, including Gwendolyn, Isabel, Savannah, and Truly, were alienated by his outburst. They were still open to dating their father, but after watching some of the most recent episodes, that possibility has been firmly closed. There most likely won't be a public apology in the upcoming episodes given Kody Brown's past behavior. However, Sister Wives viewers will soon find out how things turn out. Robyn Brown, a Sister Wives celebrity and patriarch Kody Brown's fourth wife, caused a stir when she joined the multiple marriage. When Robyn initially appeared on the show, she dabbled with the complexities of having 3 other women share a husband. She came in excited by the unusual family dynamics and encouraging environment, but her participation eventually turned the other women off. Kody was first divorced by Christine Brown, then the following year he was divorced by Janelle and Mary Brown. Sister Women Season 19 will surely bring more family drama as 3 women split from Kody. Robyn's vocal dissatisfaction with the divorce and her subsequent monogamous relationship with Kody has suggested that the couple may reach a breaking point. The formerly devoted and adoring wife appears to be unhappy. She may miss the other wives, but she is solely responsible for the family's disintegration. Robyn frequently assigns blame when issues occur, therefore she refuses to take responsibility for her actions. The duo is a very manipulative and self-serving force since, ironically, Kody also has a tendency to assign blame. The Season 19 trailer features Robyn criticizing Kody for undermining their relationship. Robyn was the reason behind the divorces, which makes her remark, "I feel like the idiot that got left behind," particularly self-indulgent, even while it is true that Kody obsesses over the past and has further strained the family. Robyn was aware that she would be at the bottom of the hierarchy because she was the final wife to enter the marriage. She nevertheless took charge, became Kody's favorite wife, and disobeyed the family's rules in spite of this. Notably, Robyn and Kody shared a kiss while Kody was ignoring his family and courting Robyn for years. Early on, plural marriage, which was founded on religious beliefs, established that premarital physical contact was forbidden. Robyn enjoyed the kiss wholeheartedly, but was careful to stress out that Kody had initiated it. She was able to justify her poor behavior because of her superiority complex. The ex-wives were able to recognize the subtle mistreatment Kody was committing because to Robyn's judgmental remarks, special treatment, and inconsistent rules. Despite the protracted and acrimonious divorces, their choice to leave Kody has now allowed them to move on. The other wives were pushed away by Robyn's ego. Robyn, Kody's favorite, made harsh remarks and criticisms about their parenting, lives, and physical appearance. Robyn made a name for herself as the best wife, from disciplining to making comments about weight gain. She kept reminding the others that she was the one who understood the dynamics of plural marriages the best, even though she was the last to enter the union. The previous wives and the great majority of their children severed their emotional bonds with her as a result of her constant criticism and hypocritical behavior. Robyn, who had chosen to be Kody's confidant, would frequently remind the other wives that she spoke Kody, as though they were not as intimate with the patriarch. The other wives weren't happy about this, especially because some of them had been with Kody for more than 30 years. She pointed to the stretch marks she had seen on the women, reminding them that they were fortunate to have Kody. Robyn suggested that Kody was also making sacrifices by saying that his wives were losing their appeal, and that they had to work just as hard to keep their marriages intact. As mentioned before, Robyn is disliked by the ex-wives and their kids for a variety of reasons. When she made fun of their way of life and decision to depart, she went too far. Robyn brought her 3 children from a previous marriage into the multiple partnership. The family now has 18 children after Kody adopted the aforementioned children. Discipline became a hot problem in the household because her children were still little, and the already established children were older. There was conflict among the matriarchs since she and the other spouses could not agree on a single parenting approach. Robyn's children were not held to the same standards as the others, and she treated them differently. Many family members believed Robyn had prejudices because these rigid guidelines and standards had been in place long before Robyn arrived. Avoiding Robyn became the simplest way to resolve the parental conflicts because of her obvious preference for her kids and her opinions about other people. Nobody could have predicted that Robyn's children would not be present for Garrison Brown's funeral, even in light of this obvious distance among the family. In March 2024, Janelle Brown's son Garrison Brown suddenly away, leaving his family and admirers in shock. Robyn and the majority of the family were featured in the photos on Janelle's Instagram, but her kids were not present. It is improbable that none of her 5 children would be photographed amid the throng, even if the family has neither confirmed nor denied their participation. Robyn and Kody have found themselves in an unintentional monogamous relationship since Christine, Janelle, and Mary are no longer around. The two are compelled to face their shortcomings as they try to patch things up with the women, frequently making matters worse in the process. Robyn and Kody have not shown that they are able to accept responsibility. Both parties now appear to be in the end unhappy. Robyn has stated unequivocally that she entered the relationship in order to organize many marriages. She married Kody because she wanted the sense of community and teamwork, not just his company. Robyn therefore has no interest in boosting Kody's ego and standing up for him while the family disintegrates. Robyn even admits to Kody that she finds it hard to appreciate him. It is not unusual for her to make small jokes about her husband. She has disparaged his cuisine and alleged changes in his behavior throughout the series. Robyn is a strong rival to Kody Brown, who has established himself as Sister Wives' villain. Robyn was the cause of the drama and divorces since she caused strife and divisions within the family. Both the family and her admirers have been irritated by her incapacity to criticize her behavior and her hypocritical attitudes about her relationship and kids. They find themselves at a crossroads when additional members of the family break off their relationships with Kody and Robyn. The couple can discover that the poly family is necessary for their romantic fulfillment. The home of her late son, Garrison Brown, is not being sold by Sister Wives star Janelle Brown. She waited 6 months before listing the house for sale after hubby passed away in March 2024. Regretfully, it seems that no one has taken. To learn more about Janelle's actions in this scenario, continue reading. The failure of Janelle Brown to sell Garrison's house. Purchasing a home of his own was a significant achievement for Garrison Brown. One of the points of contention during the pandemic was the down payment, which he had been saved for. Garrison was very close to realizing his ambition of owning a home, Thus he was living with his mother, Janelle Brown. He was an essential worker because he had a job and the necessary paperwork. Regretfully, Kody Brown requested Janelle to evict Gabe and Garrison from the house because he believed they were too dangerous to remain there. It was around December 2021 that Garrison purchased his house. Although it was discussed, Gabe and Gwendolyn Brown never moved in with him. In the end, he found roommates and everything was good. In addition, his brothers would often visit him, although there was a lot of pain hidden beneath the smiles. The family has been making every effort to rebuild since he ultimately committed suicide in March 2024. While several of the kids received remembrance tattoos, Janelle and her daughter, Maddie Brush Brown, opened a business in North Carolina. Selling Garrison's house was the last action. Last month, Janelle Brown offered his 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home for $425,000. The Sun reports that although there have been some advances, it appears that nobody is biting. She was compelled to reduce the house's price by $25,000 as a result. The current price is $399,900. According to the listing, the house features air conditioning, vinyl floors, and new paint. The kitchen, pantry, laundry room, gas fireplace, office/den, and 3/4 bathroom are all located on the main floor. There is also a courtyard and backyard that are enclosed in, making them ideal for kids and pets. Janelle is well suited to manage this because of her experience in real estate. Why was the house given to Janelle? If the deceased had no spouse or children, the property passes to their parents in accordance with Arizona's intestate succession law. It is probable that Kody Brown was not named on Garrison Brown's birth certificate, as evidenced by the lawsuit Christine Brown Woolley filed. Thus, Janelle Brown is responsible for everything. He was one of 6 children Janelle had with Kody and one of the 18 children in the Sister Wives poly family. Is it surprising that the house hasn't sold? Or does it simply require more time? Please watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC and share your opinions with us. Help is available if you or someone you know is experiencing suicide thoughts. To know you are not alone, simply dial 988. Most Sister Wives viewers concur that Kody Brown rarely acts in his family's best interests. Many people think Kody will do anything to obtain what he wants, even if it involves hurting other people unless Robyn is involved. Numerous viewers may cite particular incidents in which the patriarch of the family made bad decisions that negatively impacted the other members of his family. Some fans think Kody totally defrauded Mary during their formal divorce after rewatching previous seasons. What then took place? Mary's best interests were not considered by Kody Brown. Kody Brown sought to formally adopt Robyn's 3 children from her prior marriage, as Sister Wives viewers may remember. But according to reports, the courts wouldn't permit that unless Kody and Robyn were wed. Mary then proposed to divorce Kody in order for him to wed Robyn and adopt her kids. Viewers at the time believed it to be a bad choice. However, many people now see that Kody totally defrauded Mary in this case. One Redditor posted on social media this week that Kody had defrauded Mary during the formal divorce. I've just come to the conclusion that, despite all of Kody's whining and fussing about money in his 3 divorces, he really made out like a bandit. It was just a paperwork shuffle when he and Mary got a formal divorce. The OP continued by explaining that Kody and Mary did not reach a financial settlement. Mary genuinely thought she was acting in the family's best interests, even though they made jokes about alimony. After 20 years of marriage, she didn't consider what she could be entitled to. She has no legal right to pursue any of it, just like Christine and Janelle, since that she and Kody are genuinely divorced in every way. Even though Mary made financial contributions to the family for many years, they added. Supporters of Sister Wives concur that Mary is better off now nevertheless. Many Redditors shared the OP's viewpoints. However, regardless of Kody Brown's evil intents, many Sister Wives fans noted that Mary was considerably better off without him. They penned. Indeed, during the divorce, Kody and Robyn undoubtedly played Mary. It suits her. He is unable to pursue her at this time because she has amassed some wealth and possessions of her own. I always thought there was another reason for the divorce. She was never going to get back on his radar, especially after the catfishing. He was and still is a snake. Terrible individual. How did you feel about this discussion on Reddit? Do you think that throughout their formal divorce, Kody Brown defrauded Mary? Post your own views and opinions in the space provided below. For more Sister Wives news, check back soon. TLC releases new season 19 episodes every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Sister Wives followers believe that Kody Brown has treated Meri the worst of all his wives. Since 2015, he has stated that he has not felt any romantic love for her. Their relationship was strained during the year of the catfish incident. Even after the stagnation, he lacked the courage to end their marriage. Meri, however, made an effort to stay in the hopes that they would somehow patch things up. However, Meri ultimately made the decision to break up with Kody in the previous season. At last, she stopped trying to put things right and put her own happiness first. In order to obtain a proper release from her spiritual marriage, she ultimately made the decision to include the church in the new events. However, it was shocking how her ex-husband responded to the news. What did Kody do then? Meri and Kody, sister wives, were already legally divorced. However, she sought a spiritual release at the church. The new Sister Wives season portrays Meri Brown as a strong, self-reliant lady. In order to concentrate on herself, she decided to leave Kody and the rest of the family behind. However, that was insufficient. Meri chose to have a release at her Utah church after deciding she wanted to cancel the spiritual marriage. Meri and Kody divorced in 2014. The latter wanted to officially wed Robyn rather than adopt her 3 children from a prior marriage, so they took this action. However, according to the ex-first wife, their spiritual ceiling remained intact. Therefore, in Mormon culture, speaking with a church leader who would give a spiritual divorce is required in order to obtain one. Well, Kody's response was a little too severe when Meri told him about it. Sister Wives. Meri told Kody about their spiritual divorce, and Kody ignored her. When Sister Wives viewers believe that Kody Brown has reached his lowest point, he does it once again. As previously stated, Meri made the decision to get in touch with Kody to let him know that she had initiated the release process. She therefore wanted his opinion or anything he wanted to do in particular. However, he ultimately chose not to reply to her message. Fans thought his response was extremely harsh and disgusting, especially given his mood swings. Many started to wonder why Kody had never thought about being married to Meri, and why he found it so difficult to accept her desire for spiritual fulfillment. They were deeply offended by these unfair treatment. In addition, Meri found it difficult to accept this. She never intended to reach this conclusion when she married Kody, so it was devastating. According to her, spiritual marriage entails being sealed for eternity, hence Meri's termination meant that there was no barrier separating them. She finally came to terms with her situation and turned her attention to her healing process and self-love. Like Meri's new perspective? Let us know in the comments. The unscripted TV personality discussed the significant changes she's making to her lifestyle habits during an Instagram Live with her girlfriend Maddie on Monday night. As her well-known mother Janelle fought to join, Maddie was the only one in the 6-section film at the beginning. She explained to their fans that they were marking the main day of the 28-day challenge. Maddie remarked, "We are completing 28 days of consistency," while she continued to hold on to Janelle. Janelle admitted, "Please accept my apologies, I was having a few mechanical issues," as she appeared on the live. "We will really be going for rolling out a few major improvements to our sound propensities to our bodies similar to this next 28 days or no big deal either way," Janelle explained during the test. "So it will be somewhat more serious in light of the fact that the monetary rewards are great, they're very great awards. I'm doing it, I'm exceptionally eager to get some consistency moving," Maddie said as she rang in, inviting their supporters to take the exam. "You can utilize these items with drugs, so certainly we can give you a fixing list for your primary care physician. Yet for the most part there are no communications," Janelle said, sincerely trying to promote their items. Janelle went on, "Your well-being goals will determine the products you utilize. There are many objects, all of which are excellent and useful for different purposes. There's a great deal of ways that we can tailor the items that you purchase, and we completely accept that more is worse, we accept more will be more," she said. By staying active, switching up her eating choices, and using the dietary supplement Plexus, Janelle has lost weight. Since splitting from her partner Kody, the mother of 6 has been completely focused on her diet and weight loss endeavors. She shrank to a fraction of her former size, which was equivalent to a huge 100-pound disaster. Janelle attributed some of her success in losing weight to Plexus, the powder supplement she called a pink beverage. After the couple's problems began, a little while prior during coronavirus, a source recently told the U.S. Sun that Janelle's weight loss dates back to a few years before she and Kody split up. Despite Janelle, former sister spouses cast members Christine and Mary have also shown off their new appearances since their breakup with Kody. To show their ex what he was missing, the three sisters had begun spending more time at the recreation facility. They have also been figuring out what their greatest options are after splitting from Kody. For example, Christine Brown showed off her slender physique in an Instagram photo in February 2022. She had not yet discovered the precise amount of her weight loss endeavor at that time. She has been providing her fans with regular updates, though, and she wrote in one of her posts, "This is simply to say thank you for your help. We as a whole need backing to confront our difficulties and I really value you."